Hello, Fast Trackers, and welcome to Fast Track Live number 112. 112, welcome. My name's Daryl, and I'm in Sydney, Australia, and it's dark, and it's cold, and it's midwinter here. And I'm in lockdown. I'm going to give you a code word for a 50% discount on any song in the song shop, and the code word is smile. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Alright, we've got half an hour of whatever we do here. You just say hello on the live chat. I'm going to click this on and see if anybody's watching, and just say hello. What would you like to do with your music? I've got up early in the morning. It's hard to get out of bed at 5:45 in the dark, but I'm here for you to help you with your music. So code word is smile. Coralie, what are you doing up this early? The live chat is not on. Never mind. I'll just pretend it is, and I'll just keep going. Now, on the song show, how are you going, folks? We've had 2 weeks of lockdown. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I've got to hit the right thing. That's the wrong one. Here we go. That's better. Now we'll get something. That's last week's. I was a young man. Hello, George from Toronto. George has got the most amazing outfits. Some very interesting shots you've sent me, George. And Mrs. George, she just looks like a lovely lady. France, I've got to answer that question now. I wrote it down. Look, France sent me an email through the week. I'm not sure what we were doing. How do we contact each other? It must be an email. 2 instruments. We'll do that in a little minute. Okay, I'm going to play one of the songs out of the song shop, and it's called Smile. This song, I don't think I did this. Have I already done this? I don't think I have. Let's do it anyway. Here we go. Lovely song. So here it is. I've got it all written out. 2012 I did this. So it's there for you if you in the song shop, and you can get it for 50% discount. Code word is smile. Send me an email within 5 minutes of the end of the show. And the reason I do this is to encourage people to actually watch the show live. So that's terrific. Okay, smile's in the key of F, which has got one black note, B flat. 2 weeks of lockdown. It's not much. Compared to Melbourne, they had 110 days or something. So us Sydney-siders, we got to, man up a bit. Okay. Been doing a lot of work. If you have a look at the website, you'll see that the website's all changed. Hopefully for the better. I've got so much resource material that I've done over the years, and it's just not in a situation to easily make it available for people. So I've been working hard in this time I've got to get that done. Also, I've done a lockdown series on jazz, and they were coming out so fast that I think it was a little bit too fast. So they're coming out once every 2 weeks now. So when you get them, you got 2 weeks to play around with them. Yeah. I've got 6 more to do, and they're scheduled up until next year. That's how many there are. Rightio, Smile starts them. Charlie Chaplin wrote the music for this. So there you go. Isn't that nice? Then you do the same sort of thing, only start on E, not F. So that's called a sequence. So you start here. Da da dee da 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 da. Then you do the same thing, only start here. You could keep going. There's a lot of songs that do that sort of thing. Autumn Leaves is one. How does that go? No. Something like that. Okay. Isn't that nice? That's an F Maj 7. G'day Judith, live chat is on. I don't think Trish, I think she's cuddled up in the warm bed. Oh, very tense evening. Yeah, you got your footy. What time's that start? Is that on soon? Hey, what about Ash Barty? Yeah, our little Aussie girl, she won Wimbledon. Isn't she wonderful? Just a lovely girl, just a lovely personality, so together and focused and no fuss, not like some of us who carry on a bit. Still, we're all God's children. We do our things our own way, don't we? What about that? A flat diminished. You're watching. Hey, is the football started, Stephen? Or maybe I should watch it myself. Is A flat diminished? F sharp. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a penalty shootout. That'd be so sad, wouldn't it? Go on, somebody get a goal. Oh, don't you love that? B flat minor. B flat minor. France, I was going to talk about France. France is... Where are you, France? Are you on the right-hand side or the left-hand side of America at the moment? Thanks for sending that little video of the truck. France's partner plays guitar, I think. And France, of course, plays keyboard. And she had a question. Who plays the tune and who plays the chords? Or basically, how do you play together? Well, it doesn't really matter, as my mother would say. let's pick an easy song. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, okay? How many different ways can you play this? Plenty. You're at home, are you? Well, the first thing is for both of you to learn how to play it. So, the guitar player, I don't know your partner's name. He has to learn it, right? And you have to learn it. So if you're going to do a thing together, where's a piece of paper? Excuse my back, folks. I've checked the rain and there's not much around today, so I'm going to get out and have a game of golf. Hopefully, we're only allowed 2 people. I play on my own anyway, so it's okay. And you're not allowed to go any further than 10 kilometres from where you live to have exercise, and the golf course is 7.1, so that's cool. Okay, here's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, right? Maybe I should use black. I'm still half asleep, folks. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and you've got a keyboard player, and you've got a guitar player. Okay, now both these instruments can play the tune. So let's say piano can play the tune first, then the guitar can play the tune. Then you can both play the tune. Then the piano could play the tune up an octave. So instead of down here, oh, I've turned it down. Instead of down here, you play it up here. And then the guitar could play it up an octave. Then you both play it up an octave. Then one could play it up high, the piano up high, and the guitar down low. I mean, there's so many different combinations. But you're only playing the tune, and you get a little bit of tide. It's like a bird flying around, but there's no sky. We need the sky. And the sky is the chords. And both the piano and the guitar can play the chords. So you've got to learn the chords for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I've got to learn them too. Okay, so then the guitar can learn the chords, and the piano can learn the chords. But both playing the chords at the same time isn't that interesting, because it's a lot of sky with no clouds, no sun, no birds. You need the tune somewhere. So you can take it in turns. The piano player might play the tune up high, and the guitar plays the chords. Then you can swap. The piano player plays the chords, and the guitar player plays the tune. Now, you don't just have to play tune. There's so many different ways of playing chords. Holy smokes! G'day, Manuel. How are you? Gonna miss the live show. We are live in Jazz Performing in Brussels. Oh, are you? Yeah, never mind. No, one to one now. Hey, really? So everybody's watching TV. Okay, isn't that wonderful that you can just keep me going anyway, because people watch this after the show's over. You sir, horrible sound. Oh, who's this? That's not very nice. We got somebody being silly. So maybe we should just can that. Never. I don't know how to turn it off. How do I do that? Yes. Okay. I'm not sure if that went away or not. Ugh, never mind. Discouraging. Only takes one silly person. Okay, so there you go. You can mess around with that. And instead of playing the chords just like this, you can play it like this. Or like this. Or even put a boogie woogie thing in there. So there's lots of different things you can do, France. What a funny show we got today. Never mind. I'll just keep going. Rightio. So smile. Smile. And that's halfway through it. Nice tune. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. I wonder if you can do a boogie woogie left hand to it. Let's try. Too hard. Too many different chords in there. Oh, thank you, France. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Chris. I love the way people can. No, don't give any credence to anything. Just keep going. Okay, so smile. That's it. So I just played the chords so you can sing. So France, if you're going to do Smile, you could play the tune on the piano, and your partner could play the chords on the guitar. And the chords are F da 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 da, F maj 7 da 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 da, F6 da da, A flat diminished. Oh, too many chords. He's not going to like it, is he? In the sky you get by. So what do you do when in a song like this, when you got a lot of chords? Okay. Well, there's several things you can do. Number one, forget the song. Don't do it. Do a different song. Okay, so that's one thing you could do. Number two, learn the chords. You know, sweat it out. Yeah. Learn the chords. Number three, change the key. Change the key so the chords are easier. So, for instance, if you got F to F maj 7 to F6, and the next chord is, say, A flat diminished. On the guitar, those chords aren't so easy. They're okay, but not so easy. You could change it to a completely different key. So you play C or D. D, then D maj 7 and D6. Those chords on the guitar are really easy. But then there's a problem. The key might be too high for your voice or too low for your voice. So now you can play it on the guitar or the piano, but the chords are too high for your singing. So then you've got to find someone who can sing it in that key, just because you couldn't play it in the original key. So really it still boils down to learning the chords. Another thing you could do is simplify. Instead of having all those chords in there, throw half them out. Just use the chords that you think you can get by with. You don't have to have all those fancy chords. You can change things to make them really simple. Like you could just play an F chord for most of the time until you have to change. Smile through my heart is aching. Just do another F. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the... Now you could go to C chord maybe. Sky don't get by. Now you got that F sharp. It's pretty hard to avoid playing a D chord there. Then G, da 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 da. Yeah, you can experiment, but it's just better to learn it, isn't it? Learn the thing. Learn it properly. G'day Jeffrey, how you going? Yeah? Yeah, it's an interesting show today. You just keep going. Dung, 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 dung. Half my audience is watching the football or soccer. And whatever. Okay, so the code word today is smile, and that's for a 50% discount for any song in the song shop. Check out the website too. I'm revamping it. Hopefully it's better. It's still work in progress, and you might have some suggestions for me. Please do. My sister, I spent about 5 hours on Saturday working on the website, fasttrackpiano.com, and because I do it all myself, folks, there's nobody else. Yeah, I write out the songs, I work out the arrangements, I put it all on the website. I do everything. There's nobody else does it, helps me out with it. I'm doing it all myself, and I don't mind being a control freak. No. It's just that, it's just easier. And what was I going to say? Yeah, my sister said to keep it simple as possible. Now, she didn't, it's like going into a shop. If you go into a shop and it's just, all they do is sell dresses, great. You know that you're not going to go in that shop if you're a bloke and looking for a pair of pants. You just got to just keep things really simple. But the trouble is, I've got so many different packages, and I've got to do it in a way that doesn't bamboozle people. So I'd like you to have a look at the website and let me know what you think, and let me know if it's coming along okay or not. So that'd be great. I'd love that feedback. Okay, so playing together, so many things you can do. What about improvising in the key of F? Yeah. Some people have trouble improvising. What is... you've had a look, Andrea? You think it's the thing you looked... Right? Good. Because I know most of the people who go to my website go there because they've been on YouTube and they've seen Boogie Woogie #1. That video, this little video here, was a godsend. About 2 years ago, all of a sudden the statistics went crazy. If that hadn't gone crazy, I probably wouldn't be doing this today with you. So it just went mad, and that's my #1 video, Boogie Woogie #1, and that's had 1,300,000 hits, I think, and it still gets a good hit every day. So most people, I'd say, go to my website because of the Boogie Woogie, yeah? Which isn't really my thing. I'm not a Boogie Woogie player. But I've had to get better. But it's so good. It makes people feel good, and everybody can play it. Now I improvise all the time, and I'm going to have to put together a little pack. Yeah, yes, keep it simple is a good way to look at things. Thanks, Andrea. Being able to improvise is one of the great things to be able to do with music. You know, you can get this music smile of, yeah, and just play it exactly the way it's written. But if you can learn to let loose and know how to let loose, man, you'll be hooked forever. It's like me playing golf. You hit one good shot and you keep going back. It's like fishing. Catch one big fish, you'll keep going back, you know. You get hooked. So when you're playing Boogie Woogie, of course, there's all these different left-hand things too, which I will do packages of too. You know, things like, yeah. But they're hard. They're hard to do and play the right hand at the same time. It's really hard left-hand drilling. But I will put a little package together of that stuff. Now, improvising in the right hand. So let's just say you got C and a B flat. That's all you want to do, right? What if I tell you right now, and you've got a piano in front of you watching the footy, the soccer, to just play C and B flat and see how you feel about it? Are you going to play that note first or that note first? Are you going to play them together? Are you going to play a bunch of these and then a bunch of those? Are you going to do one of them and then three of those? Are you not even going to think about it and just play? Well, that's what you want to do in the end. You want to just tap into the, just not even think about it, just play. Maybe pretend that you're on an island somewhere and you're sending out a message across the ocean, like Morse code, to get people to take notice of you through all the other cacophony of sounds, seagulls and ocean and stuff. You've got to make something make sense out of these two notes. Now, I'll try and play something that doesn't make sense using these two notes. This is going to be hard. You can hear it's a bit like a child just playing, and then they're just making sounds. There's no real connection there. There's no pattern or whatever. I only got a couple of minutes. So if I just, that's what you got to do. You got to be able to hook into that. See if you can do it. Beautiful sky coming up. So there you go. I'm just using those two different notes and tried to make a sense out of it without any left hand. And then eventually I added the left hand. That's one way you could approach it, you know. Just see what you can do. Just have a go. Play around in the sand pit. Don't just sit there looking at the sand waiting for somebody to build a sandcastle for you. Have a go. When you add a few more notes, it gets really interesting. I've been working on that tune again. etc. I like that introduction a little bit better now. Yeah, all right, I'm going to finish up, folks. Thanks for watching. Code word is SMILE if you'd like a 50% discount on any of the songs in the song shop. Got 5 minutes. And may you be safe and well. Take care. Bye. Hope that was helpful, France. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Go England! Yay! Where can I watch it? Is it on the TV somewhere?